Coffee and Melbourne go together like milk and, well, coffee. This caffeine-crazed city has continued to receive international recognition, with a Melburnian barista taking out the World Latte Art Championships in Gothenburg, Sweden last year. However, recent interest has turned to the actual coffee grounds themselves. After the coffee has been poured and served, what happens to the beans? Where do they go? The world has jumped on board the ideas of coffee ground plant fertilizers and body scrubs. Though what if they could be used as a construction material, specifically in the construction of roads?
Yeah, well, nothing surprises me anymore.
To make
roads.
Roads?
Yeah.
Wow.
Though first, let's backtrack to obsession with coffee. Brian drank his first coffee 5 years ago after moving to Australia from Malaysia. He's now the manager of specialty coffee shop Plantation in Melbourne Central.
Daily we're running about 7 to 8 kilos a day.
Even though they're a specialty shop, one thing makes Plantation just like the rest of Melbourne's coffee shops. All their used coffee grounds are thrown into the bin.
I reckon it's really important for everyone, not just cafes, to be involved in something that do good to the nature. Because this is the only one that we have. If it's gone, then everyone's gone. So if there's a way we can help to minimize the risks, I kind of reckon that everyone should do it.
Brian isn't alone in his concerns for the environment and the potential for business to play a positive role in helping it. 2,700 kilometres away, on the other side of the country, former health workers Julian Mitchell and Ryan Creed share a similar concern, which has motivated their coffee ground-inspired business in Fremantle, Western Australia.
Well, it's actually make or break, isn't it? Look at global warming. It's up to our generation to essentially reverse that and save it. And it's very positive, the energy we all have for it, but it's a matter of action. And
action is just what Ryan and Julian have done, starting their business, Life Cycle, which is growing fresh mushrooms from reused coffee grounds sourced from Fremantle cafes.
What is the healthiest food we can grow with simplicity? Oyster mushrooms fit that bill, and that led us to discovering that you could grow it from coffee grounds. So it solved the two issues of the landfill problem of coffee waste and the fresh food. Now customers care about where their food comes from. I think it's more of an awareness in the public.
Though while everyone seems to be getting behind this idea, the idea of building a road made from coffee still seems like a joke.
Would I drive on a road that's made from coffee? Absolutely, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's insane. The energy that is required to make traditional roads is apparently phenomenal.
Phenomenal is definitely the right word, as according to Swinburne University professor Arul Arulraja, the man who has completed this study, building roads from coffee would be sufficiently less impactful on the environment.
Cement in Australia, we manufacture about 9 million tonnes per annum, and 1 tonne of cement we manufacture emits 1 tonne of CO2. So we compare it to this option of using a coffee ground, which is an end-of-life waste product. It's a significant amount of carbon savings, environmental savings as well. I've seen barristers always throw away the coffee ground. And at one point of time I thought, okay, why not I look into this coffee grounds and to see whether it can work as a recycled waste material in road applications. Essentially we came up with a recipe, 70% coffee grounds, 30% fly ash and slag, as well as that alkali binder essentially to paste it all together.
Though one must wonder just how much coffee is there, and really, how much road could be built.
We estimate 100,000 tonnes of coffee grounds per annum, and we think we can build up to 5 kilometers of roads using that coffee ground. 5 kilometers of road sounds small, but it's fairly significant. Most road projects, they may be 10 kilometers or maybe even 5 kilometers.
So as ridiculous as it sounds, a road project the length of Chapel Street could be built using the leftover coffee grounds from your local cafe. Reporting for Mojo TV, Luke Dundon.